I've been using the facial massager and for my face, and the satellite man still is hitting me in the teeth, and they just hit it there, and they're still snaggle toothing. And don't forget, these satellite controllers are looking outside their race. These people, that's why very important in reference to what race of satellite controller they are, because them looking at me, fabricating against me, is racism. And that's why, in reference to them, if they tried to call me German, they can get arrested. If they violated my identity and DNA and qualities, they must get prosecuted, no matter what race they are. You understand? So, in reference to them abusing me with their satellite, they're violating the race and religion that I am. Do you understand that? So it's very important that people know the hate crimes of these race of people in the satellite control room. Then they'll say they have a diverse group of people in that satellite control room. Yeah, but none of you own more land than my parents. You don't own more land in America than what I'm the owner of. And whatever you owned, you're going to lose. You understand that? Because what I'm the owner of is more valuable than what you're the owner of. You understand that? You tried to steal what I'm the owner of. You understand that, government man? It even tells you on Treasury documents if government tries to acquire land, or look at the laws of Elliot Ness too, and the impeachment guidelines in reference to criminal accusations or government making accusations against landowners and physically assaulting them. Look up the information. It tells you. It's abuse of power. It's abuse of their liars and their crimes of their ethnicity, making up stereotypical ways of trying to steal from me and my family history. You know that, right? So in reference to the government man and their tricks and them hitting me in the teeth, they just hit me in the teeth just now. Their people have to get prosecuted. See, their cheap shot game of making accusations. And you know, every accusation they tried to make up, they've blocked me from friends of mine from that race. Like, for instance, they'll say, oh, they thought you were racist. Racist in what way? Towards black people? I had a black girlfriend in California even before Barack Obama became elected as the president. So he has to get charged if he ever accused me of racism, and he faces life in prison or the death penalty, too. I had black girlfriends. I've had black girlfriends that are supermodels. Oh, and hello, Diana Ross. Somebody's wanting to know if I ever dated Diana Ross when I was younger. Or when I was little. Or whatever, younger. I guess you'd have to ask her. I think she's African American or something, isn't she? Yeah. Some people say. And there were some other girls that know me from when I was little. Nia Peoples, how you doing? Or when I was younger, you know. The satellite man's still hitting me in the teeth. They're making it click and making a sound in my tooth. They're hitting my teeth. Yeah. And that's causing damage. But anyways, in reference to what race did you think somebody was racist? I had black girlfriends, white girlfriends, Asian girlfriends, Latin girlfriends. You know, so what are you trying to say, dumbass? You say you didn't know that before you said all that. But even the Treasury has that on record. Still get the death penalty if you've done damage to my body. Or you sit in prison. Maybe you'll go through the mouth erosion and bone erosion shit when they lock you up in prison, motherfucker. Sitting there trying to weather people and fucking up their bodies and teeth and warping their faces. This is America. Obviously, people didn't do that to you before you got into government. So you thought you would change the way government is in America, where you would attack the people of America for, as you called it, your race. There's guidelines of law in this country that if you're an immigrant that came into this country, you would not have a legal right of ever conjuring up that type of agenda or even setting forth that processes of an agenda. That is treason. And somebody just said, oh, do you think racism exists in America? Well, it just depends. Prejudices, people being prejudiced, people being racist. It just depends on what you consider racism. Like, I have black friends that would say, oh, whatever you do, don't hang out with that black person. That black person is dirty. That black person is mean. That person is psycho. That man's crazy. I have white friends that say, oh, don't hang out with that white guy. He's a rapist or a pervert or he tried to do this to you. Or don't hang out with this person or that person because that person would try to do this or try to do that. You know, different ethnicities. So there's different types of people, even though they might have the same color of skin. But that don't mean that they'd be able to control themselves around certain circumstances or situations. That's why I'm always supposed to have girlfriends. And you're violating my beauty, government man, with your games of damaging my teeth. My teeth are not your race. My teeth have been real my whole life. And you thought you'd say, oh, if they were real, they wanted to mess them up. Do you know it takes a long time for teeth to heal? And you know the satellite man, he just said it again. He said, oh, show us your teeth. There's pictures. And we need to see the time and date that the courts looked at those pictures. Or if they refused to look at those pictures of the damage. I've had a dentist my whole life. So, you know, the dentist knows that all that satellite abuse and dry mouthing and mutilations that you've done, government man. Like you tried to dry rot people's bones and teeth with your microwaves. Or your handheld devices. Don't forget the laws of Elliot Ness. They said that government man just threatened me. Do you think you have a right trying to arrest me, government man? It says on those treasury documents, if you ever threaten me with an arrest, there's legal right to put you on trial for execution. And that's what necessarily needs to be done. You've tampered with my life. I've never been to your house. I don't hang out with you. I'm not friends with you. You tried to call me a criminal. And you damaged my teeth. Because you thought criminals had damaged teeth because you tried to call me a criminal. You face the death penalty. You better bring your dental records into the courtroom if your teeth aren't prettier than mine, and even if they were. I'm not your race and I'm not your religion. My teeth are my individual anatomy body parts, not yours, no matter what you fucking think. And that government man tried to say, he said, you can't live your life having those nice teeth. They're my real teeth, man. Now let's see what your real teeth look like after they knock that fucking fake shit off your fucking teeth, you fucking son of a bitch. My teeth are real. They've been real my whole life. And you should face the fucking death penalty for trying to claim that you thought you had any right damaging my beautiful teeth, claiming you thought I came from white trash or whatever race you think. No, man. My mother and father's mansions are still the largest mansions in America, aren't they? And my grandfather's mansions. I think you need to show up in court, motherfucker. You think you own a larger mansion in America than my parents and grandparents? Do you? Matter of fact, the deeds department would probably say, no, that's pretty much illegal for them to try to build one larger than his family mansions. Yeah, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? So who do you think owns the largest mansion in America? And you're holding me hostage, calling me trash, government man? Do you claim that you thought you owned a larger mansion in America than my mother and father and grandparents, government man? Do you? You claim you had more money in banks than my mother and father, government man? And my grandparents? Do ya? You claim you made more investments on Wall Street than my mother and father and grandparents? Do ya, government man? So basically it boils down to the point of, you never had a right touching me? You never had a right slandering my character? You never had a right stealing sperm or genetics or trying to steal my eggs every month? Yeah, everybody knows I produce an egg every month in reference to my menstrual cycle. And sometimes these people have tried to knock me out, and they tried to steal my egg during that week. You know that, right? Of my menstrual cycle. And I'm going to tell you, government man, you better quit making my face look wrinkled and damaged. I'm not your race, and you're violating the beauty of my race. Trying to make somebody look like a fucking raisin. Trying to damage my facial structure and bone structure, government man. You're violating the beauty of my race. You claimed you thought that my race violated your race, government man, of beauty? What race are you? You need to show up in court, man. Who do you think you are, government man? Who do you think you are? You claimed you wanted to profile somebody? Oh, and don't forget, they're going to get prosecuted. They have to get prosecuted and charged all the time until they stop their violations, you know. Meaning, like, they're still hitting me now. So in reference to court cases opening and closing on a daily basis, and yet I haven't received any of the lawsuit money from any of the previous cases. Do you understand that? But attorneys got paid, but I didn't get paid. Oh, because these people was trying to drive me crazy to steal my lawsuit monies. But see, that's what time and date's all about, isn't it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. They're trying to make me stutter. A, B, C, D, F, G, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, Y, Z. They still mess with my mouth. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, D, W, X, Y, Z. See, they mess with my mouth. See, they mess with my speech, too. Of my English language that I speak. We need to know what race these people are that are damaging the speaking. And I had speech class from these people damaging my face and mouth before. Because they were trying to silence me in reference to them getting caught when they murdered my father. And them murdering my mother. I was there when my parents got murdered. And these people tried to murder me off because I was a witness to my parents getting murdered. And the government politicians that tried to rape me and tried to murder me are the ones that did it. And they should face the death penalty for their fucking crimes. So, you know, anybody trying to muscle me, anybody stealing from me, anybody abusing me, they're all tied in with the same people that murdered my parents. Oh, you want me here to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So in reference to the government, man, damaging my speech, you're violating university laws, you're violating education laws. Do you plan on staying in America, government man? Do you? We need to know if you're an African American that damaged the size of my lips. What race are you, motherfucker? What race are you to damage my beautiful lips? And don't forget, I've been a female supermodel and a male supermodel. And I'm not your race, so what you don't like about that, government man, doesn't really fucking matter. It doesn't matter that you don't like the fact that I'm a she, he, or hermaphroditus. It doesn't fucking matter. Because I'm not your fucking race. And my race accepts me. They accept me for who I am and what I am. And it don't fucking matter what you fucking think. Do you understand that, you fucking piece of shit? You're violating my teeth. You're violating my mouth. You're violating my anatomy. And you should die for your fucking crimes. You're trying to violate my beauty. There's even treasury documents that tells people don't ever touch my body, don't ever damage my body, because I'm a beautiful girl and I'm a beautiful boy. Basic information. And somebody will tell you they always try to make me look old in these videos. You understand that, government man? You don't have a right. Do you claim you follow American policies? Because we're going to calculate and analyze what policies of ethnicities in this country that you have violated in reference to who I am and in reference to other people. Do you understand that? So in reference to your government people playing your games of mutilation because you're trying to put a person's life in the hole, you're trying to put somebody in the ground. Well, I hate to tell you, I know for a fact you don't have a right murdering Americans or putting restrictions on their lifespans. Do you understand that, government man? But if you tried to murder me or you tried to mutilate me, those Treasury documents and Supreme Court documents and international documents say you have to get tried in court. Yeah, I ate some bow tie pasta from Cremate, and ragu spaghetti sauce. Why did you damage my upper lip, government man? You better quit burning my vagina. This motherfucker's been burning my groin, been burning my penis and balls and groin and vagina and anus for over 22 fucking years. And they'll say, oh, he just wanted you to admit that it's a $50 quadrillion lawsuit or something. I'm not your child and I'm not your race. I don't date your race. I'm not your friend. Your race is not the superior race. And there's some other white races or other mixes of people that are getting fucking tired of your Germans claiming to be the superior race of another fucking country that you don't fucking own and that you didn't fucking build. So you better watch your fucking tongue. You better watch your own fucking mouth. And you better stay out of mine. Because I'm warning you, man. When they light you up in like a Christmas tree in a fucking electric chair or something, government man, or a fucking spotlight, because you just couldn't stop yourself, then that's where you're going to end up. Do you understand that? And we want to know which person made you think you had any rights doing this shit, because this satellite shit was outlawed in the 1960s. What you've been doing. They just said the King of Brunei started laughing. He must get charged for racism crimes. Man, I don't think you understand. You don't mean shit to me. You might mean a lot to the Germans, but I'm not German. And hello, Alaskan Pipeline. How you guys doing? The King of Brunei and his people have tried to murder me, and he tried to claim he thought I would marry his Middle Eastern daughter. No, I'm not marrying no Middle Easterner, and I'm not marrying your daughter, and no, I wouldn't have nothing to do with you. You're disgusting. You're a very nasty, disgusting freak. And you tried to steal my hotels, didn't you? Check to see if I'm the owner of the Beverly Hills Hotel. And other hotels in Los Angeles. And one of the other hotels said hello. Which one is that? Beverly Wilshire Hotel. Just said hello. How you guys doing? And Ralph's Grocery Store said hello earlier. They usually communicate every day and say hello to me. Even though this fucking satellite man is violating. And the grocery store needs to file charges. And Albertson's grocery store said hello just now. And other grocery stores. How you guys doing? Lots of friendliness. We'll have meetings in the future just for social gatherings, and we'll probably get, I'll probably throw some little luncheons or something at some of the grocery stores in the future. So everybody stay healthy, everybody eat good choices of food. Everybody knows I'm on a diet right now, but I just ate pasta. And that satellite man is violating my Italian and French and Asian family history. Oh, and you know what? We need Italians to speak out, and we need Irish to speak out, and we need Asians to speak out in reference to Asians that are friends of mine. You know, I have Asian family history. Hello, Japan. Hello, China and Korea, Malaysia, Taiwan, Thailand, and other places. You know, I have, you know, possibly I have Chinese and Japanese history and Korean history, family history. And hello, Latin America and Latin countries, lots of things of importance. You know, everybody knows I'm friendly. So in reference to the people that have terrorized my life, you know, people need to know that me having to bitch all the time is because of these people. And everybody knows that I'm friendly. Everybody knows I'm a friendly person, and I'm really nice in reference to a lot of things, but these people hurting me all the time, it's every day. They're burning me, jolting me, hurting my face, hurting my mouth and teeth, hurting my jaw. And I've had a dentist my whole life. You know that, right? So the dentist has seen what these people have done. And this man has damaged my teeth. I've had the same dentist since I was little. He was even my dentist when I was in a coma for like 20 plus years. You know. A Beverly Hills dentist, and hello, Europe, and guidelines of protection laws in Asia. So, you know, this man was trying to copy my teeth, and I have Asian genetics, Italian, French genetics, Greek history acknowledgments, you know, and this government man's trying to copy my teeth, and then he tried to fuck up my teeth because he was trying to cover up whose teeth he copied. And then some of these celebrities that had conspired against me had tried to get dental records, or they tried to get dentistry that looked like my teeth. And they tried to put it on their pictures. I don't know why, but, you know, it's kind of like one of those things, like, they tried to do that, possibly say, oh, you know, maybe it was a diversionary tactic or not, or maybe they were, but then if they attacked me because they had changed their teeth, then that means they were in on the abuses of damaging my teeth and face. And this is a hostage situation, and it's supposed to be a humanitarian effort. So in reference to rescuing me from Indiana, we need information of which people are working on it and which people are not. And Washington, D.C. office said hello. I guess that was one of the offices over there. The unemployment office over there said hello or something. They said, they communicated the other day that they tried to put extra money on my unemployment, but it didn't show up. It got stolen or something. And I know, hopefully they've talked to the other unemployment offices, because people got to find out, you know, the kind of shit these satellite controllers have done to people when they've worked, when they've tried to run them out of their job, when they've been injured on jobs. You know, the whole country, there's a lot of things that have to be done to reorganize and to see what's going on with, you know, certain, you know, benefits of people. They're burning my front teeth right now. And it's attempted murder. And these satellite controllers got to get charged for oral sodomizing and mutilations. Oh, and in reference to information, in reference to photography, you know, the satellite man is violating the photography industry. I turned my hat because it keeps hitting the back of my neck, and you know, I'm going to touch it a little bit. Oh, I turned my hat this way a little. So, you know, in reference to the satellite man's still hitting me there. I even got a Darth Vader cup holder, Star Wars, from the Total Wine Company in Greenwood, Indiana. But that's just a cup holder. But I own my mother and father's vineyards in Napa Valley and in Italy and France too, whichever my parents own vineyards at. And former Governor Cuomo said hello just now. Have you guys done anything? Do you know I can't do anything? I can't even go anywhere. I get tortured everywhere I go. They just hit me in the teeth again. The satellite man thinks he's fucking funny. And they damaged my lips and the beauty of my mother and the fact that my lips and my mother's lips and my father's lips, you know. This satellite man is trying to play tight lip shit. It's attempted murder. There's pictures of me from the 80s when I was supermodeling as a female, and you can see that my lips are bigger. And this man has damaged my upper lip. And the man has to get charged for racism lip crimes. You got to go always with race. Like even if you're Asian, Italian, French, you know, English, you always got to go with race of things against whatever perpetrators, or they're messing with my mouth, whichever person they are. If they're black and they're doing something, trying to pick on me, find out what race they are. Find out, you know, get down to, okay, this or that. And I know I have a lot of black friends in Hollywood and the entertainment industry, and white too, and Irish, French, and Scottish, and Asian, you know, but that have known me since I was little and performing and dancing. You know, I tap danced and did ballet even when I was real little. So in reference to people trying to play stupid shit, slandering my character, those dirty sickos need to get prosecuted. These men have all tried to rape me and then tried to call me a bad person. These dirty government people. I'm not your child, I'm not your property, and your government agents need to get prosecuted. Anyways, lots of things of importance. They're still hitting me in the jaw. It's fractured from them doing that. And we need to see the records of the Supreme Court. How long you've known they've been doing these things to my face and body.